We're back at Charlotte. Speed World brings you AMA Camel Supercross competition. Pick a Jeff Matasovich, Jeff Ward, and Jeff Stanton having a battle for supremacy here. And Matasovich is holding on, but there's the move by Jeff Stanton. Is he going to get to the inside, take the spot from Ward? He does. He drops Jeff Ward back to third, and I got a feeling this is that inevitable fade we talked about, although maybe it's just Stanton picking up the tempo.
Well, out of the three riders that are running up front, Jeff Stanton is the one that has the most to gain, and I have to think he's the one that wants it the most. Now, here comes Jean-Michel Bale. He's already picked off Larry Ward. He's picked off Jeff Ward, and now climbing down the back end of Stanton. It's going to be a two-rider battle before this is over. They're both going to get around Matasovich. You can put that in the bank, Dave.
So the Hondas are on the charge here, as Larry Myers predicted they would be. Matasovich alone out front now to try to stand the heat. Stanton moves up, puts the pressure on, looks to the outside. Bale will sit back and take the measure of the competition. No, it's not there, and Matasovich is doing a good job so far, but you can almost feel the inevitability of the pass as Stanton looks to the inside.
Every corner. Block pass. Look at this.
Oh, Bale has passed them both. Stanton made the move on Matasovich. Bale said, watch this, guys. And Jean-Michel Bale takes the lead from his teammate Stanton. Here's how it happened.
Here it is. Now, Stanton is moving out to block Matasovich. He puts on a good block pass, but he loses all of his momentum in the process. Bale squirting by on the inside, says opportunity is knocking. I'll answer that door. He takes the lead.
Great move by Jean-Michel Bale. That's why he's the series champ. We've speculated, a lot of people have speculated about his degree of motivation this year. He is not the most popular guy in these pro-American times. It is not fun to see a Frenchman come and take home all the money. But here in Charlotte, he's gotten a somewhat warmer reception.
I think so, and deservedly so. He has to be ranked as the #1 motocrosser or supercrosser in the world today. He certainly is the smoothest. Not the most fun to watch because he just does everything so smoothly.
Makes it look so easy. The Honda's out front. This guy's getting his entry fee worth tonight. He's ridden every lap you can ride. Heat race, semifinal, last chance qualifier, and now Larry Ward is running third in the main event. Great performance for the kid from Seattle. But now news that Jeff Matasovich has crashed. He had led the race here tonight, and the immediate concern is that he might have rebroken that leg that has caused him so much problem over the last 6 months. Bradshaw continuing his charge toward the front. He's alongside and past Sean Kalos, and quickly makes a similar move on Jeremy McGrath as Bradshaw, well, he didn't get by McGrath. Bradshaw really driving the crowd nuts as he heads for the front. Now here, the short racetrack is going to work against Damon Bradshaw because he doesn't have as much time to catch up as he might on one of the longer tracks. Further news on the Matasovich situation. A report now that he does have an injured thigh, but it is not the same leg that he had broken before. That was the immediate concern, that he might have rebroken that femur. That is not the case. The injury is to Matasovich's opposite leg, and they will take him to the hospital for x-rays. Let's hope that he didn't break the other leg. The fact that he's on his feet indicates to me that that's probably not the case. Bale and Stanton lead. Larry Ward third. Fourth is Kudrowski. This is the battle for 5th, 6th, and 7th. Number 6, Jeff Ward, has the spot. Dubach and Cooper go side by side, and Cooper makes the pass. He is now 6th and sets his sights on Jeff Ward. I hate to see Jeff Ward backing up like that. I want him to win one more Supercross before his career is over.
Cooper is a rider on the charge. Good to point out that he started well outside the top 10. As a matter of fact, he was somewhere around 14th or 15th place at the end of the first lap, and he has really moved through the pack.
And Damon Bradshaw, for the record, is the next man behind this battle, so he too has passed an awful lot of people. Jean-Michel Bale continues to lead and is en route to what could be his first win of the year. Damon Bradshaw is playing catch-up for the hometown fans at Memorial Stadium in Charlotte. He who won 5 in a row early in the season is struggling tonight. Bale,
Bale out front, Dave. Good to point out that out of all the fans that are here, I'll bet there aren't more than 15 of them that are watching this battle for the lead. They're all watching Bradshaw move to the pack.
That's an excellent point. And as we check an interval back with the third-place man, Larry Ward, we take a quick break and come back to see who's going to win it in Charlotte tonight. We're back at Charlotte Memorial Stadium watching number 4, Damon Bradshaw, in charge. into 8th position now, working on Doug Dubach, number 12, who is 7th. Damon, a native of Charlotte, now lives out on nearby Lake Norman in Mooresville, North Carolina, shares a hometown with Dale Earnhardt. Looking back over his shoulder, I think Dubach knows what's coming.
You know, if I were Dubach, I think I'd get out of the way. And they are Yamaha teammates, but Dubach was not going to do that. Bradshaw made the pass, but he had to work for it every inch of the way.
Damon into 7th spot now. Jeff Ward will be the next man in his sights. Ward having faded from 2nd. Jean-Michel Bale leads the race. Jeff Stanton has not been able to come up and challenge him. The defending series champion appears in position to win his first of the season. Bradshaw now 7th, working on Ward in 6th spot. And you're right, Larry, everybody in the place is cheering his every move. Nobody's paying attention to those Hondas out front. This is perhaps the best ride we've seen from Damon this year. It's the first time he's had to pass.
No two ways about it. And he makes the pass on Ward. He moves up one more position, and every position is extremely important. He is going to lose a ton of points tonight to the 2 Honda riders that are chasing him in the chase for the championship.
Next man in Damon Bradshaw's sights is Guy Cooper. Cooper runs 5th, matching the number plate on his Suzuki, and it's a pretty good gap back to Damon. I'm not sure that Bradshaw will be able to pick up another position. And you make a good point about the points, Larry. When Damon was winning 5 in a row, Bale, number 1, and Stanton, number 2, were running 2nd and 3rd. So really, Damon wasn't able to build that big a lead. He came in with a 26-point advantage, and as they enter the white flag lap, the last lap, if he finishes 6th, he will lose 10 points. He can improve on that a little bit if he can get around Guy Cooper, and that may be the only drama left here as Stefan Everts looks back over his shoulder and falls on his head.
That's another one of those tip-overs.
Never look back. That was Satchel Paige's rule. There's the evidence of why. Here is the leader. Something might be
gaining on you, and in that case it was Bale.
Yeah, Bale headed for the checkered flag as he prepares to wrap it up here in Charlotte and wrap it up with comparative ease. I thought Stanton might come up and challenge him. Stanton didn't have the speed, but it'll be a Honda sweep, and that is the big news. Jean-Michel Bale, the defending series champion, wins in Charlotte. And look at this. On the final lap, Bradshaw's going to make a run at Cooper and the points he represents.
Fastest rider on the racetrack, no two ways about that, has been Damon Bradshaw all night long. Can he catch Cooper? That's the question.
One more corner and a couple of jumps between them and the checkered flag. Cooper comes around. I don't think he's got the stuff to do it. Settling for 6th spot. Damon Bradshaw turns in a great ride from the back of the pack. He thrilled the crowd tonight, but he certainly didn't do what he came here to do.
Well, that rider did. Jean-Michel Bale being congratulated by his mechanic, Cliff White. They came here to interrupt the win streak, and they did it admirably.
And it's a Honda sweep, in fact. Larry Ward takes 3rd, Kudrowski 4th, Cooper 5th. There's Bradshaw in 6th. Ward, Dubach, Kalos, and McGrath round out the top 10. Let's hear from the winner.
Tell me a little bit about this racetrack. It really suited your riding style here tonight because you're such a smooth rider, and that's what this track demanded tonight.
Yeah, you know, it was a very difficult track and very slippery, so it was very easy to make a mistake. So I was riding very smooth, very well, and I make a good job through the traffic, and you know, I take the lead, you know, very fast because I have a very bad start. So, but you know, I'm very happy because I won very, very easy this race. It was not easy to win, but you know, I have a good lead, so I feel very happy.
It was a very demanding mental night for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, I have some trouble in my qualify. I crashed, so it was a little bit, you know, stuff, and it's my first win for the year, so I'm very happy. And you know, I was waiting for a long time, and now I think everything's gonna be a lot better.
Well, Jean-Michel Bale fought back from adversity tonight, Dave, and he is the winner here in Charlotte.
Thank you, Ralph. The Honda guys take 10 points off Bradshaw's lead. And again, the question, Larry, is this a turning point?
It is indeed a turning point. Damon Bradshaw is going to have to come back and back strong to halt the momentum now that Bale and Stanton have. I think we're looking at a whole new ballgame.
We'll find out if he can do that next week as we move on to Indianapolis, Indiana for the next round of the AMA Camel Supercross Series. For Larry Myers and Ralph Shaheen, I'm Dave Despain. So long from Charlotte.